We've reached the mid-season point of Season 2 at Diagoras and we're in yet another relegation battle. Things are tough, we're still a little bit rubbish, we've still got no money, but we're still fighting. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to part 5 of Rhodes to Glory with Diagoras. We are at the mid-season point of Season 2 and we are in another relegation battle. And this time round it's much tougher because there are less teams in the division and there's one extra relegation spot to be filled. So, that's fun, isn't it? Anyway, to start this episode, let's go and see how the season's gone so far. After a decent pre-season and a good cup win, we started the season away at Panel, I can't pronounce their name, and Arias opened the scoring for us with that lovely finish. And that was followed by this. Similides put the ball back to Spoljaric with a great ball over the top, and Rayan Edris Falatar opened his account for the club. Our new loan signing, who was making his league debut, scored the second goal of the game, and that was a great start to the campaign. However, as you can see, defeat at home to Kalamata, defeat away at Calafea, a draw with Panathinaikos B, and a defeat away at Olympiakos B meant we went 4 league games without a win. We did throw a friendly in there where we changed the formation a little bit, and we lost 6-2 in the cup to Panathinaikos. But it was going quite poorly until we played Ilioupi at home. And that poor defensive error allowed Dumpsios to get on the score sheet. Arias from the penalty spot. And then another goal from Dumpsios. Similides with a great ball through. Dumpsios latched onto it, put it past the keeper. And it was a fantastic performance for a 3-0 victory. That was followed by a 1-1 draw at Apollon, and then this happened. Parastatides with a ball to Pantazelos over the top, and Rayan Edris Falatar opened the scoring after 14 seconds. We scored a goal last season that was really quick in 20 odd seconds, but Falatar with the fastest goal I've ever seen in Football Manager. There were another couple of defeats after that, but we've got back to winning ways thanks to a 2-0 away win at Fostiras, and then a 2-1 home victory against AEKB. So, it's not been disastrous, but it's not been fantastic by any means either. And what that does to the table is we are in 6th place on 17 points, 5 wins, 2 draws and 5 defeats from our 12 games. We still have a positive goal difference, so that's a good thing. But we are only 2 points out of the relegation zone. So even though we're mid-table, there are only 13 teams in this division and 5 of them will be relegated. We're a long, long way off of the top, which there's only one automatic promotion spot or one promotion spot in the Super League 2. We're nowhere near that. We're halfway through the season and we are looking over our shoulders at the drop zone. Transfer-wise, we jumped on a couple of loan signings early in January. All 3 of them are out of contract at their clubs in the summer. So we've took them on loan till the end of the season and we're going to see how they do and possibly offer all 3 of them a permanent contract if they play well. We're not paying any of their wages, so that doesn't affect our financial worries. And these players are Pavlos Karvounis, a 4-star current ability midfielder, central midfielder, can play defensive midfielder. He's got 5-star potential. He's 21 years old. And he's a very good player. He's come in. He hasn't made his debut for us yet. He will make his debut in the next game. But hopefully he will be as good as his star rating suggests. Panagiotis Panagiotidis. That's a mouthful, isn't it? 25-year-old, 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Can play left back, centre defence, defensive midfield, wing back, or as a central midfielder. So he's quite versatile. He's got some decent attributes. And yeah, his star rating suggests that he's better than every other left back that we had at the club. And the third one is Fotis Pantakidis. He's a 4-star current ability, possible 5-star potential. He's a central defender and a left back. He's considered to be our best left back and our best central defender on star rating. So he's a player who could end up being quite valuable to us. Although he's picked up an injury in training and his debut will be delayed. And Patrick Bahanak, who we signed in the summer, has left the club already for £10,000. He wasn't very good, to be honest. So Bahanak has gone back to Cameroon and is out the door. As for possible other transfers, Juan Manuel Arias, Kostas Dumcias and Victor Lukic, I've had to promise all three of them that I will sell them if offers come in. Well, Dumcias, I've got to offer him out, really, to see if anyone wants him. I'm not going to accept a low bid. Arias, 48.5 thousand, and Victor Lukic, I think I've said that I'll sell him for 250,000. I can't even remember what I said now. It might be 350. Anyway, we've got to try and sell Dumcias and Arias and Lukic if the bids are high enough. I don't quite get this one. Panagiotis Similides, we'll use him in preferred position as a left winger with an inverted winger role. We've got 32 days left. Progress is yellow. He feels time is running out to start playing in his preferred position and role. He's played on the left wing as an inverted winger pretty much every single game that I've played him, except for when I had to put him up front to cover for a couple of injuries. So I can't quite understand what's happening there. But now we're going to go and see if we can make it 3 wins on the spin, because we're playing Panathinaikos, I can say it, at home. And the team for that game is Bintsis in goal, Valmas, Dolopsakis, Gromit-Seris, Panagiotidis for his debut. Karvounis will also make his debut alongside Pantazelos in midfield. Then we have Lukic, Arias, Similides and Dumcias to round off the team. And we are underway. Hopefully we can replicate the first game of the season when we beat Panel 2-0 away. Here's Karvounis to Lukic, looking for an early goal, but his pass is very poor. Karasturgios clears it from the goal, but Gromit-Seris puts it back into a danger zone. The ball's just sort of bouncing about a little bit. There's some scrappy football at this level, I tell you. Bunas with a long ball, but Valmas should mop that up quite comfortably. He goes for a long ball. Dumcias turns, finds Lukic. Lukic puts Pantazelos through, and Pantazelos, point blank range, and the goalkeeper makes a quick reaction save and the defence deals with it. And there Karvounis has just kicked him up in the air from behind. And I think, no, that wasn't even a booking, was it? I thought it might have been a card. It looked like the referee was getting a card out. Similides back to Gromit-Seris. Plays the ball over the top, looking for Dumcias. Dumcias gets it on the volley and it goes over the bar. We've had more shots on goal at the minute. We've had a little bit less possession, but we've troubled the goalkeeper a lot more. Well, I say troubled the goalkeeper. We've had shots on goal. I think there's only one on target. But here's Lukic. Tries to put a cross in, and their defence deals with it very easily, to be fair. Although their long ball is dealt with comfortably as well. Again, a lot of scrappy football. And Panel are going to look to hit us on the break. Papadopoulos puts a cross in. Setos gets up there, and Dimitris Setos has scored for Panathinaikos, and Diagoras are 1-0 down already. It was poor defending, really. Nobody, there's 2 players there, and nobody tried to put a tackle in until the cross came in. Setos outjumped 2 of my defenders, and the goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it either. Not an ideal situation by any means. And Pano are on the attack again, although Panagiotidis, I can't say his name, Pano, plays it to Similides. Similides, great ball. I thought it was going to be a great ball that found Lukic, but it didn't. And now Karvounis does find Lukic, who plays it out wide to Valmas, who bursts into the box and shoots. And all that's troubling is whoever has to go and pick the ball up from over the other side of the stadium. Gromit-Seris free kick. Goes long, straight to their goalkeeper. What are we doing? I'm going to demand more, because this is an awful performance so far. The ball is back with our goalkeeper, who goes long. It's flicked onto Similides, who goes over the top to Arias. And Arias, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, shoots and scores! Juan Manuel Arias, it's 1-1. And finally, the team have done something which is a positive thing because we've been awful so far. Similides with a ball over the top to Arias. Arias one-on-one with a goalkeeper, makes no mistake. It's Diagoras 1, Panathinaikos 1. Carvounis has it in midfield to Similides. Similides again with a long ball over the top. Dumpsius on the header and it's wide. Fantastic ball from Similides. There's a corner and we're 2-1 down. Papadopoulos' corner and Lascaris jumps up above everyone. And obviously we're not very good at heading a football because so far both of their goals have been up in the air. Lascaris out jumps everyone again. And this is not good. This is not good. This is a match we should be winning quite comfortably. We beat them 2-0 away on the first day of the season. And now at the half-time point of this game, we are 2-1 down. Despite the fact that we've had more possession, we've got a higher XG, we've had more shots on goal. And I'm not a happy bunny. We must do better in this second half. Lukic with a free kick. Hits it straight at the defence. But the balls fell back to him anyway. He's got another chance of doing something good with it. He turns, plays it to Panagiatides. I can't say his name. Stupid name. Cross, Bunas heads it out. And they get a chance to come away again, the away team. Gromit-Saris and Dolop-Sarkis mop it up. Long ball over the top. And Carvounis, there's his second yellow. And things have gone from bad to worst for Diagoras. Because Carvounis, on his debut, has picked up a second yellow card. And has been sent off. And that is a very forgettable debut. I'm going to have to carry on the way we are. Pantazelos can move into the middle on his own, although to be fair he's only got a 6.4 rating, so I'm going to take him off and bring Spoljaric on, who hopefully will play a little bit better than Pantazelos did. Plus he was on a booking anyway, and we're down to 10 men. We need to win this game. We're going to shout some encouragement and I'm going to look to make a couple of changes in a minute. Kostas Dumpsius only on a 6.5. And that could have been free. The defender managed to get himself in the way. I may have to sacrifice a defender in a minute and go all out attack. But we're 3-1 down. Another header. Pavlos Lascaris again. Another header. This is one of the worst performances of the season. And he's going to put us right back in the shit. Lukic with a free kick goes over the top to find Similides. Can he keep the ball in play? He does. But his pass is atrocious. And Panathinaikos are going to come at us again. Papadopoulos down the right. Plays it back to Lascaris. Lascaris finds Papadopoulos again, who's going to put another cross in. This time, Gromit-Saris gets up and heads it, but it's not clear enough, and Setos is going to get another chance. There's a tackle, it's cleared. Dumpsios flicks it on to nobody. And this long highlight, the longer the highlight, the more of a chance it ends in a goal, and the fact that they're attacking isn't good. But we've picked the ball back up again. Lukic to Valmas. Valmas back to Lukic. Lukic shoots and scores. I said that the long highlight normally ends with a goal, and I really thought it was going to be against us. But Victor Lukic has run from the halfway line. Alright, he gave the ball to Valmas for a second, but he's burst into the box at an acute angle and has scored a goal. And we're still in this game, but I am going to make some changes. I've brought in Papionu, Parastatides and Falatar, because Dumpsios was playing awfully and Arias has picked up an injury or picked up a knock, so he's had to come off. They're very attacking and shout some encouragement for injury time, but I think time's running out. we've got away with one there, but we haven't got enough time to get back in this game. It's going to be a defeat. Papadopoulos with another corner. I thought about sacrificing a defender to try and get back into this game and put another player in an attacking position. Hit the post, and we're under the cosh. The time's already gone. Yeah, I decided against it because I thought we're back in the game. We're only a goal behind. I didn't want to go 2 goals behind. I thought we'd try and carry on as we were, but it wasn't to be. It was an awful performance all around, really. Similidis got 7.5, Lukic 7.7, and Arias 7.1. But other than that, no one's really covered their self in glory. To be fair, their ratings are based on the fact that 2 of them scored and 1 of them had an assist, basically. Valmas is only on a 6.8 because of his assist. And I'm not happy with that performance, and that puts us right back in trouble again. And that result against a team who had only had 1 win from 12 games all season, a game that we should have won comfortably and moved further away from the relegation zone. Thanks to that defeat, we're now only a point clear of Apollon Smyrnis in the relegation battle. And yeah, I'm not happy about that at all. Panathinaikos had played 12 games, only won 1 game. They had 9 points all season, and they've come to our place and they've beaten us because we played extremely, extremely poorly. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to play out the rest of January, get to the transfer deadline, see if we can maybe bring in a couple of more loan signings because we haven't got the money to bring in any permanents, and hopefully try and move up that table. But that defeat has really knocked my morale, and it has probably done something to the team's morale as well. And what was worse is one of the players making his debut got sent off, and the other one ended up with a 6.2 rating. So even the new players I've brought in are not very good. Right, that weren't ideal, was it? That's the end of another episode, and we are in trouble. We are struggling. The players don't seem to be performing like they should. Dumcios is awful for the quality that he was supposed to have had. He was supposed to be the star man coming in to replace Manias, and he has been atrocious. He's performed a lot worse than I expected him to, and he wants to leave the club as well. So maybe getting him out the door might do us a favour. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to know when future videos are going to be released, and comment below to say hi. Let me know what you think of the series and stuff. This series hasn't had much support so far. The views are very low, so it may be a case of trying to get it over and done with as soon as possible, because if I'm putting videos out that are not getting views, it's only going to harm the channel. So if you're enjoying it and you want me to carry it on, keep watching and let me know in the comments. Tell people about it. Just give me a bit of support. Help me go. Come on. Anyway, thank you again to those who have watched. I'll see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye for now.